You are one of the most phenomenal writers that I've ever dealt with. I read your script. I think I read your script when I was in the acting mood, and your script was better than the script that I was on the road doing.
I enjoyed every minute. I enjoyed every minute of it. Very well written. Very well written.
When it comes to your writing, is there a specific writing style that you approach every project with, or how do you go about that?
First and foremost, I pray. It's a tough process, man. I got to move myself out the way, and so that just takes a lot of prayer and meditation. Once God brings me to that point, then it's a matter of doing my research, you know, and that's what I think sets me apart from anybody else. I'm so focused into my research and to being accurate, especially if I'm dealing with any type of piece that is biographical, just about a known figure. For me, you have to be accurate and you have to be on point, and then the entertainment comes in behind it. When it comes to an original piece, I do a lot of observation. I do a lot of listening, you know, to the people around me, to the things that's going on around me, and just try to make the story, whatever it is, something that's true, so that when I present it to the audience, to the general public, to investors, that they feel like it's about somebody that they know.
Is most of the material based on someone you know or events or your own personal life?
I mean, it's all different. With Justin Love, that was directly taken from a dream.
Wait, so hard now, are you? Go ahead. Look, man, this ain't no game. It's real life. Okay? You live by the gun, you die by the gun.
He should have been here a long time ago. You know, we need to invest in him. We're going to get him for one. Because we don't want you to miss the movie.
Y'all right. He is running late. It's CP time.
Right. We have plans.
Kind of plans.
Well, tonight is ladies' night. Everything is right.
Well, this is a party. Where the music at? Somebody music
Just seen some clips from the play entitled Justin Love.
I had a little too much to drink at Brian's party. The person I was with was Brian.
Which was written by myself in dedication to a friend of mine named Justin Stanley. You'll find that there are several things in the play that you can relate to.
Give me that old time religion. Give me that old time religion. How you doing, son?
And several things that you have never thought about.
Not going to work for a while?
I'm just in love.
See, that's the problem right there. You're just in love.
Or the side of the play that you may not have thought things would be like that.
What's up there?
That's why the play is called Justin Love.
my hand, take my hand.
And Addicted to Love, I peeled back the story of Justin Love and then added on and created a family of people that similar to our family, you know, and anybody's family in general.
Yeah, so you say you wrote this? Is this the one that you dreamed, or was that another one?
This is Justin Love Part 2, and semicolon Addicted to Love. I made it completely clean for the simple fact of just what the company represents, NIP, new image. So we're just trying to show a new image, you know.
First of all, we got babies out here having babies. Second of all, we got big contracts.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you guys from Kansas City?
Yes. Kansas is, to me, is Kansas and Missouri. They both right there together. So we all from here.
And God is just like your mom. You're supposed to take care of it and keep it clean.
So you guys been acting for a long time, or everybody's different?
Everybody's different. We all got different backgrounds, all of us.
Everyone to know that they have been working super hard, long hours since when, February?
March. I mean, some of them, like I said, they've been here since January.
They make it look so easy, but you know, I've seen the rough cut. and it's beautiful now.
Thank you.
It's going to get better.
Yes.
Yes.
That's why we keep on trying to encourage everybody to come out, because we'll show you a scene here, we'll show you a scene there, but you got to come see the whole thing, because I mean it's more than just me, what I wrote, and the time I put into it, and what they've done as far as the rehearsing. It's like this play that all really challenged us as human beings and as adults, and like we're learning so much more about ourselves through this play, and everybody, we believe, can have that same effect.
I read the whole play, and my cousin was very talented. I know he's talented. I've seen, I came to one of the auditions before. I think we all real good. Back in Tennessee, I love because I mean they remind me of my grandma and grandpa, especially they look like, I mean, you know, they look like anybody, but they remind me so much of my grandparents, but you all do a very good job.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. I like the depth of the conversation that you have, especially when you get freedoms out there. That's kind of unique to have others there, quiet, speaking, the ones that were being heard. But the kinds of comments things are making it real. You know, I don't know how many people in here who've all heard those conversations or been involved in this kind of conversation somewhere in their life. So that's very impressive.
Thank you. And that's another reason why we encourage you all to come out, because I mean we can't really do the show justice with this, you know, because it got so much different things involved in it. Like that scene in particular takes place in 3 different rooms of the house, you know, and we just use lights and sound to change the effect of it.
Treat me like a man, not no boy. Treat me like a man, no like nothing to do with that. You kill yourself. Treat me like a man, tell me I'll sit back and watch you destroy yourself with that alcohol and the drug.
If you see him, someone here around my son, that is all.
No, I'm not seeing anyone, okay? I did plan on getting pregnant, but I got her. And I didn't get pregnant by myself. I'm very proud of you, and I thought it was very good. Everybody's very professional. I really like how everybody came in character.
Thank you. We tried that. We just came up with that, and I actually can't take none of the credit for it, because I was getting some anxiety about them coming in character, because you know you got like Jasmine and Nikki, you know, and then Tony, they might set people off the wrong way, you know, they come in. So the cast came up with that like on the way here. So you know that's just the type of talent that we're dealing with.
Next time I'm gonna see your
I'm going up to the barber shop and to the pool.
So y'all are performing in our deputy.
Yeah. Thank you for bringing that up. These we call these soft openings, and I gotta give credit where credit's due. Mr. Lewis Dugan came up with the idea and gave it to me as far as to go out to different places and do like a scene of the play, and so we can interact with the community and whatnot. So thank you for that. And so my family's reunion is July 4th, and we're gonna be at 40 Acres and a View. We're not gonna do the whole show. We're not gonna do the whole show. See, y'all gotta understand.
What goes around comes. That's why we take a tour and they do it.
We're gonna be at Juneteenth. Juneteenth is the 14th of June, and so we're gonna be out there after the parade and whatnot. Big Level Lakes, and then also we're gonna be over at the Westport Coffee House July 19th, the week before the show. We probably gonna do. I haven't decided yet. We're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna talk, but we might do a couple scenes or actually have the show.
Purpose-driven love. I took 2 well-known figures and created a story based on facts.
Hello, how's everybody doing today? All right. I'll prove them all wrong in the future. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I hope you all have a blessed day.
She kept saying no, she was a supervisor. She finally went out with him because she wanted to see do the right thing. Okay, so I put this month into one day, you know, into one scene.
You know, my mother told me never to trust the politicians.
My mother said the same about lawyers. Hey, will you go out with me?
No. You can become the first black president of the United States even.
I can see that happening, you know. I really could. I could see that happening with you as my first lady.
You just really won't quit.
Well, if I quit, we wouldn't be compatible. Hey, will you go out with me?
No.
There's this movie that I've been dying to see that just came out by Spike Lee.
Do the right thing?
Yeah! Fight the power!
You know, I have been really wanting to see that movie. Okay, but it's not a date.
At the end of that scene, Miss Marion is, well, he's tall, not a bad looking guy either. Too bad, she'll eat him alive.
Well, he is tall. Not bad looking either. But she's gonna eat him alive.
So scene 2 is their unofficial first date, as I call it.
You were late. You should never keep a lady waiting. Punctuality is so important. To be early is to be late.
On time.
Oh, and how I have it, because I'm big on including everybody. I'm not one of them people that like somebody to come on once and you never see them again, or you don't see them to the end. So what I'm doing with these guys is, okay, something that Barack and Michelle do now in real life. They have a date night. Even when he was on the campaign trip, they stopped and had their date night. So when they go to their club or whatever, the table is going to be up on stage for them two, for Barack and Michelle, but then right in front is going to be 3 tables. You're going to have Bill and Hillary at one table, John and Sarah at another table, and Joe at another table. This is make believe. You know, this is entertainment. So you're gonna see them grow. So we're gonna see you all grow throughout the whole show or whatever. And so they're just gonna be like ad-libbing as the date and stuff is going on.
You made it quite clear that this isn't a date.
No,
but I got these for you.
So they have their first date, and then they leave and go to the movies. They go to the movies, and they go to the John Hancock Center for a drink. Then they go to the art museum.
Fight the power! You got to fight the powers that be! Yeah, boy!
I love that movie.
Oh,
So good.
Spike Lee is truly a genius.
Oh my gosh, and don't you love how he covered all the different topics?
I love how he incorporated black issues, because you know what? If we spent money on our own businesses in our own neighborhoods, then we could truly see a change.
But I like the way that he didn't just address only the black issues.
Yeah.
He addressed all of the people issues.
True.
That's what made it a really great movie.
True.
Goodness.
So let me ask you this. Are you having a good time?
I am having a good time, actually.
Then they end the night at Baskin Robbins.
I have to be sure to thank Spike Lee if I ever meet him.
Actually, you should be thanking Stevie Wonder.
It's going to be a Stevie Wonder themed soundtrack, because that's another thing that's real life.
He's the one that kind of got us together.
What?
It was your love for Stevie and my love for Stevie.
They said that because she was going to end their first date until he said he liked Stevie Wonder. And so she said that Stevie Wonder is the only reason why they're together. You know.
So if I didn't like Stevie, you were going to end the date?
Quite possible.
And then they had their first kiss, and then he says, tastes like chocolate.
Hopefully I can thank him for allowing us to share our first kiss. Can I kiss you?
I thought you'd never asked.
Then you got Miss Marion. My son is on the cover of Sports Illustrated. They did a whole article on him. You know, have a magazine. He's another hard worker. I'm just so proud of him.
They had a little date. He's a rather peculiar fella.
Yeah, I hear he's got a nice set of listening devices on him, you know.
And so then the next scene is Michelle and Craig, your kids, talking about she asked him did she give him the test? Did he give Barack the test? So they're going back and forth like, I don't know what you're talking about, what test? So they go back and forth. So you're seeing the kids right after you talked about them, you know.
Stop playing with me, buddy. Did you give him the test?
You know I gave him the test. Of course I did. I told you I would, didn't I? Did I say that?
Did he shoot like Jordan? Did he dunk like Pippen? Did he shoot the ball like Hodges?
No, he about crazy. Didn't around.
Did he pass the test?
He didn't fly like Mike, or dunk like Scotty, and definitely couldn't shoot like Craig. Hodges, that is. Yeah, he passed the test.
He passed the test? He passed the test. He passed the... He passed the test. Nobody passes the test.
So then they go on another date, and she's like, hey, you know, this dating thing, I'm not one of them girls that are just hanging around. You know, what about commitment? And he's like, man, whatever, you know, marriage is outdated, you know, which will.
After 2 years, what's the holdup? Are you afraid of commitment?
Look, I'm not afraid of commitment. Marriage is just an outdated institution.
And then the waitress keeps flirting with him, you know, and he's like, eat some dessert. And this is how he proposed. He was like, eat some dessert. She's like, I don't want a dessert.
Why wouldn't you fall in love with this fine, scrumptious caramel man?
I'm saying, I don't know either.
I mean, Are you trying to get cut?
Hey.
You know where I'm from? I'm just saying. Southside Chicago. I'm just saying, look.
Baby, just eat your dessert.
I don't want any dessert.
It doesn't matter.
You and the dessert?
Eat some dessert.
I do not want any of this dessert.
That's a special dessert.
There's nothing special
There is.
about this.
There is absolutely.
I don't know if she really threw it at him, but I'm gonna have her throw it at me, whatever the dessert is, and then I'm like, look in the bowl, and it got the ring in there, you know, and then he's like, you know, you tasted like chocolate the first time we kissed, and I want your chocolate forever, or something like that, something cheesy or whatever. so you know, just be like, oh.
This chocolate cake.
Don't worry about
this is what's special. There, you eat. You eat the chocolate cake.
That wasn't in the script. Hold on. Now, I'm gonna be a gentleman, bro. Hold on. You don't want any dessert, but I do. Okay?
And you have some.
Okay? Look over there. Yeah, I didn't see that. Now look in the bowl. You tasted like chocolate the first time we kissed. And now, I want your chocolate for the rest of my life. Real smooth. Will you marry me? That kind of shuts you up, doesn't it?
And yes, I'll marry you.
Hey, now eat the cake, animal.
They propose, then somebody's gonna sing "You and I." And
What is this?
those would be socks.
Besides, I'm
pregnant. How about you put our daughter back to sleep?
I'm trying. She won't stop crying.
You see her? Oh my God, she's burning
I
up.
told you there's something wrong.
Come on, we need to go to the hospital. What's up?
Ready for president?
I can unequivocally say that I will not be running for president at least for another 4 years. I know you don't really want me to do this, but I think it's time. We can't make this decision based on fear.
It only takes one person. That's it. That's all it takes.
Look, the simple fact is, as a black man, I can get shot going to the gas station, okay? So we can't make this decision based on fear.
Bishop Brown, I will say this right now, Bishop Brown is not based on anybody. Bishop Brown is the wildest, most animated preacher / pimp that you'll ever meet in your life. And so I don't want anybody to get it misconstrued like I'm trying to blaspheme. Bishop Brown, he's totally radical and he's totally made up.
I'm the best back to the bookies, the back to the rookies. People call me Boogie because they know I get down. He get down, he get down, he get down. You got it, come on. They call me
Boogie down.
At that time was the same time that God revealed to me wickedness in high places, different little organizations and things that goes on with all that stuff, you know, and it was an eye-opener for me. You know, while you're dealing with the death of your second child, that's hard enough. I think from January to April, I averaged about 8 hours of sleep a week. You know what I'm saying? I was going more days without sleeping at all than I was sleeping. You know what I'm saying? True story.
It's back to the bookies, back to the rookies. People call me Boogie because they know I get down.
Get down, get down, get down.
3 times, y'all.
Get down, get down.
Get down, get down.
Get down, get down.
And it was just a real rough time for me. A very dark place in my life, to where I was questioning if God existed, to where I was questioning if the things that I knew was my destiny and my future was really true or not. You know what I'm saying? So it was a deep time for me, and I had to do a lot of soul searching, you know?
Back to the bookies, back to the rookies. People call me Boogie because they know I get down.
Get down, get down, get down. Boogie Brown.
Like God has done with pretty much every show that I've done, it's been birthed from a tragedy. So, you know, oh man, something crazy is me and my boy kind of found this stuff out together, one of my best friends in Lawrence, Kansas. And it was crazy because we were both really confiding in each other. We was the only person that each other could talk to about it because it's just kind of crazy stuff. And, you know, he asked me to stay with me or whatever.
Where is she? Where is she? Where is she?
And I just wasn't trying to blow up my spot, man, because I keep a low profile when I can. So I ended up telling him no, and he actually came up with the character Deacon Brother Elder, the character that you're playing, as a matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? A tie everything with a bow.
Trying to get those where issues on the same. Where is she? 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 Where is she?
He came up with that character, but now, long story short, man, he ended up leaving, going to Atchison, man, killed a police officer, then killed himself.
You know, just start throwing them motors in there. You know, it doesn't be easy, fucking be easy, man. You gotta be. Yeah. All right, cool.
You know what I'm saying? So that's still something to this day that I'm dealing with and battling as far as trying to get over and whatnot. But I tied all that in to say that I did the show in Lawrence, Kansas in 2010, did it for free. It came from just a whole bunch of stuff that I was dealing with.
There you go, pop a lot. There you go.
I took this character, Bishop Brown, and I said, you know what, let me tell his story.
Happy anniversary.
Because I felt like God inspired me as he does with every tragedy I deal with and endure to share whatever it is I gained from thinking like I lost everything. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been at that place on more than one occasion, unfortunately.
You love me. Don't call me.
And it never fails, man. You know what I'm saying? From losing children to friends, family being killed and whatnot, man, it's like God always shows me I got a purpose for you in the midst of that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times what that purpose is just to relate to somebody else who's going through the same thing that thinks nobody understands. You know what I'm saying?
My turn. You gonna catch me?
Yeah, baby, I got you.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Come on, baby. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You got me.
Oh, baby, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Oh, come on, baby.
The end of rehearsal.
And I want to just shout out to Real Talking Panda. I appreciate you doing live on the random, you know what I'm saying, without no warning, because that's something that I said I want everybody to do during rehearsals and stuff. When they're feeling something or whatever, just go live. So I appreciate that from you. That answer your question?
That answered my question, bro.
Right on.